WSFA Channel 12, Montgomery.
Live from Alabama's news source, this is WSFA News 12, the 10 o'clock report.
A Montgomery teenager is dead after another accident involving a train. Now as families gather to celebrate this Memorial holiday weekend, a Montgomery family is in mourning. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for the 10 o'clock report. I'm Debbie Williams. Mark Bullock has the night off. A devastating loss for a Montgomery family this afternoon. A 15-year-old boy is dead, run over by a freight train. Our Mary Kirkland is live in the newsroom. She was at the scene of this latest accident, or Mary, was it an accident at all?
Yes, Debbie, right now authorities are calling it an accident. They have no idea what the 15-year-old was doing when the train hit him. They say he could have been walking along or perhaps crossing the tracks. But whatever the case, a family is now grieving.
I called it, it was too late.
Trey Nichols says he was just a few feet from the tracks when he heard the train.
Well, I was on one side of the track, he was on the other.
But he says his brother did not.
He was looking the other way, though. He was looking at the train coming his way, but he was looking the other direction. I don't know what was wrong. He was blowing it. I don't know what was wrong.
5 o'clock this afternoon, got a call of a subject hit by a train. Got a 15-year-old that was struck by a CSX train, pronounced dead at the scene.
It happened along Sanders Lane, not too far from where the victim lived.
I was at home, asleep. I got a phone call telling me that my nephew was dead.
His family is now wondering why.
All of us is very hurt, very hurt.
I called his name. He just kept on walking. He walked straight, slapping to him.
Now, family members say the boy's mother was actually taken to the hospital. She was so distraught, and police say the engineer of the train was also shaken up. Debbie?
Very sad story. Thanks, Mary. Police aren't releasing the boy's name yet as they continue their investigation. A Macon County family is hoping for the best, but fearing the worst after their elderly grandfather went missing days ago and still hasn't been heard from. According to police, 75-year-old Willie Lee Tatum was last seen on Tallapoosa County Road 14 near Reeltown High School. He was in his 1987 white and blue Dodge Ram truck. Now authorities are asking for your help. If you know where he is or have seen him, call area code 334-727-2500. Authorities say Tatum may be disoriented. Jubilee City Fest continues to go great guns downtown, although one attraction had to cut things a little short this afternoon. The Betsy Ann Riverboat had to be towed back to Riverfront Park. Fully loaded, she broke down in midstream. She was offering free river rides to festival goers, and news of her difficulties was disappointing for some.
We were looking forward to it. We talked about it. We were excited they had the free rides this year, so. But we'll come back tomorrow. Okay. Maybe it'll be running. We won't give up.
Tell me. Regardless of those difficulties, it's been another day of fun at Montgomery's biggest street party. Main attractions tonight include Casey, the Sunshine Band, and Village People. But there is a little-known fellow who is drawing quite a crowd for himself. He sings, he dances, and he spits pacifiers.
Right. Oh, Freddie. He's such a stinker sometimes.
This is Freddie. He has a way with the women.
He's a little flirter, too. I'll tell you that, aren't you, Freddie?
And he can cut a pretty mean rug.
We've been raising puppets for about almost 16 years. Isn't that about right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I started out in '85, and so here we are.
It's the first appearance for Freddie and his family at Jubilee City Fest.
It's really been a pleasant surprise. Business is good, and of course the weather is good. It makes it, just makes it better.
And by the looks of things, they'll be back again next year, and even Freddie may make a return visit.
Actually, Freddie is in training. All the other puppets here have been trained, and they're ready to be adopted by people, but he's a little slow, and it's taken a little bit longer to get him trained. You know, huh? No, I wasn't talking about you. And so anyway, once we get him trained, then he'll go out here where the other puppets are, and he'll go home with somebody. He's really a sweet little puppet.
He looks sweet.
Sometimes.
He is quite adorable. Freddie and the Puppet Farm are all part of Art Fest at Jubilee. And you have one more day to check out all the artists when gates open tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. The folks over in Tuskegee were having just as much fun with their own special festival, and theirs was just a little different. It involved several airplanes. Sounds like that filled the skies over Macon County as the annual Memorial Weekend fly-in took place. Dozens of people were in attendance, including some of the original Tuskegee Airmen. The tourist in town for the fly-in says meeting the airmen was awesome.
Folks all the way from Milwaukee.
Today, it was a great day. I knew some of the Tuskegee Airmen before, but I never had a chance to meet so many of them, you know, in one place at one time. And it's just a tremendous feeling to be here and looking around all the different aircraft and stuff here. It's really amazing.
Planes from as far away as California are at Moton Field for the event. It continues through tomorrow. The clouds gave way to sunny skies this morning, making things nice and hot out at Jubilee City Fest. Storm Team's David Haygood is live down where the action is. David, the weather was just picture perfect today and so far this weekend.
That's right. It's been nice all day today. It was a little warm this afternoon, but the evening crowd is here and it's cooling off tonight. So we've got the crowd behind us. But overall tonight, you can expect for increasing clouds. Temperature is going to be in the around 60-degree mark tonight. So it looks nice. We'll be back. It's a wild scene tonight here at Jubilee City Fair.
All right, David. Try and handle them, okay?
I'm trying.
All right. Well, stay with us. When the 10 o'clock report continues, we'll explain how the Family Coaches Program is expanding to help people who aren't on welfare. And pretty soon, you'll be seeing more money in your pocket. We'll tell you why when the 10 o'clock report continues.
Look forward.
No problem.
Cut that a little close.
Sorry.
Trash can, trash can.
This year,
Easy.
over 4 million learner's permits will be issued. So you'll be glad to know the Lexus ES300 has received the highest possible rating for front side impact protection.
Hey son, how'd you do?
Dad, can I drive?
Starting at $32,090, it's a small price to pay. See Reinhardt Lexus in Montgomery.
When you get a low lease payment of $229 a month on a brand new Ford Taurus, you know Ford's got your number. $229 a month. Or get $2,000 cash back on Taurus. Speaking of cash back, get $2,500 on Windstar. The only vehicle to earn a quadruple 5-star safety rating now comes with $2,500 cash back. Ford's got your number. See your neighborhood Ford dealer today.
Who makes the best minivan? At Dodge, we make them great and grand. We make them front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. We make them with traction control, remote control, even seating, and cargo control. In fact, Dodge Caravan gives you more choices than any other minivan, including the only choice that's under $18,000. See, compare, drive. Dodge Caravan.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Faulkner University, preparing you for life.
You are watching WSFA News 12, the 10 o'clock report with Debbie Williams and Mark Bullock.
Your family will likely get some much-needed cash back from the government after a bipartisan Congress passed a tax cut for us all today. The 10-year, $1.3 trillion tax cut package also had the support of Senator Jeffords. Now, you may recall that Mr. Jeffords quit the Republican Party earlier this week to become an independent. Top Republicans say the cut provides hope a bipartisan spirit will prevail for other issues on President Bush's agenda. But many Democrats say the tax cut condemns the nation to fiscal uncertainty. The Family Coaches Program is designed to help people move from welfare to work, but what about those who aren't on welfare but still need help? Jennifer Van Branken tells us how the Family Coaches Program is helping even more people get back on their feet.
blue.
It's hard enough when you're trying to make ends meet with the help of welfare, but it's even harder trying to do it without that help.
When you're on welfare, you can get free child care, and they help you with things like that. But when you're in the situation I'm in, you can't get child care, and it makes it hard to go out and look for jobs, or it makes it hard to, you know, go to school, anything.
Chantel can't get welfare because she gets $208 of child support a month. That makes her ineligible. It also used to mean the Family Coaches program couldn't help her either.
In January, we announced that the Family Coaches program is not only available to welfare recipients, but also to low-income families. And in Chantel's case, she receives food stamps and a small amount of child support. But it's still very difficult for her to attend computer classes or to try to find a job because of the child care issue.
Chantel used to be a certified nursing assistant, but she can't do that kind of work anymore because she hurt her neck and back in a car accident.
Right now, I just want a decent job to help take care of my kids, but I would like to go back to school for computers.
Chantel would also really appreciate the guidance of a family coach.
Somebody to help me look for a job and maybe help me set some goals and, you know, do some time managing and some budgeting.
And if anyone out there has a job opening, Chantel can assure you she'd be a great hire.
Because I have 2 children and I'm very determined to be a good role model for them, and I also want to be able to take care of them.
In Montgomery, Jennifer Van Branken, putting families first.
If you'd like to become a family coach to someone like Chantel, you can call 1-888-288-0441. It was another warm and mostly sunny day here in the capital city for Jubilee City Fest, but will Sunday bring any rain? The Storm Team's David Haygood will have the forecast live from Jubilee City Fest coming up next.
Honey, we're out of milk.
No problem. With its powerful V6 engine, sporty double wishbone suspension, and luxurious drive, the Honda Accord will put the joy back in the ride. Here you go, hon.
Honey, this is chocolate milk.
It's not just a car, it's an Accord V6 from Honda.
For a limited time, get special APR financing as low as 3.9% for 36 months on new Accords.
Abdominal aortic aneurysm. It happens when the wall of the artery carrying blood to your organs weakens. The blood vessel begins to grow. The larger it grows, the weaker it becomes, until... Now, this life-threatening condition can be repaired with the revolutionary new procedure requiring only 2 tiny incisions. Recovery is in days instead of weeks. There's only one place in central Alabama whose surgeons have the training, skill, and FDA approval to conduct this advanced procedure. The Vascular Institute at Baptist Health.
The spring rush is on at your Lincoln dealer with savings worth rushing for. Just announced. Now get 0% financing on the entire Lincoln lineup for a limited time with your first month's payment waived, including 0% on Lincoln LS, named the best driving V8 sedan for the enthusiast dollar by Car and Driver magazine, and 0% on the 300 horsepower Lincoln Navigator, America's best-selling full-size luxury SUV. But see your local Lincoln dealer today because the spring rush ends soon.
Whether you're a dot-com, a non-com, a hot mom, whether you got a stockpile or a rock pile, your wild southern soul is about to feel different. Every minute in your Dodge is a minute worth living.
Get a just right size Dodge Durango and take your choice of a big $2,000 cash allowance or low 1.9 financing for 60 months that can save over $5,000. Dodge Durango. Different.
Different by a country mile.
Now, the WSFA Storm Team's David Haygood.
Well, it was a nice day outside if you were down here at Jubilee, or if you're getting ready for your Memorial Day weekend. A nice day all day today. Currently, the temperature is very nice, very comfortable outside in the upper 60s, I believe, right now. If we could take a look at our weather maps, you can see the temperature right now, 82, really. Excuse me, temperature's 82. The dew point is at 55. Humidity around 39%. Winds are from the west, around 7 miles an hour. The barometer is at 29.91, holding steady there. Temperature's going to dip in the 60s tonight. Let's take a look at our WeatherNet site now, and you can see what's going on over in Elba. Down in Elba, temperatures at 70 degrees right now. Humidity at 79%. Feels like 76 degrees. The dew point is at 63. Got about 2 mile an hour winds, fairly calm winds down in Elba. Let's take a look at southeast temps around the southeast, and you can see just where they're still generally in the generally in the 70s, 80s for the most part, all the way around in parts of the southeast, and you can see all kinds of stuff. The radar map, you can see down in parts of lower Mississippi, down around Louisiana, lots of rain down there. But for the most part, the state of Alabama pretty clear, pretty dry right now. Let's go to Super Doppler 12, and you can see what's going on in live radar. Not a thing to show you. Just a little shower just north of Birmingham, or just south of Birmingham, and to the east. But for the most part, the entire viewing area looking pretty good tonight. So that means that we're going to have good weather for the next couple of days. Temperatures at tonight should increasing clouds. Low should be around 60 degrees. Then on Sunday, mostly cloudy skies on Sunday. Temperatures should reach around 81 degrees. Now tomorrow is the day that we're worried about it becoming some partly cloudy into some rainfall in the afternoon hours. By the afternoon, the clouds should be in, and we could see a thunderstorm or two in the afternoons. Temperatures should reach around 81 degrees. So if you're going to be out here at Jubilee tomorrow, let's just hope that we do not have any kind of thunderstorm, so we'll keep you updated on that. And as you can tell, the crowds are huge here tonight. We've got Peebo Bryson playing. Also, the Village people are behind us playing. We just saw the Casey and the Sunshine Band. So, Debbie, it's been a great night to be out here at Jubilee.
Well, David, I was just going to ask you, did you get a chance to get out and taste any of the food or see any of the acts tonight?
I have not tasted any of the food. We're going to go do that in just a second. We did catch Casey and the Sunshine Band, and Peebo Bryson just started up just a few minutes ago, so we're going to go try to catch them between now and the end of the show.
And I know it's 82 degrees out there, but is there a breeze blowing? Or
Actually, it's a lot cooler than 82 right now. There is a light breeze, as you can tell. It's hard to feel amongst this crowd, but there is a light breeze. Temperature probably in the upper 60s, lower 70s right now. So it's not quite 82. I think that number was wrong, but we'll give you the completed updated forecast coming up at the end of the show.
All right, thanks, David,
sure.
and you know, get some of that food, not the heartburn.
I'm going to try to.
Racing fans are hoping for nice weather for tomorrow's two big races. Derek Steyer is in next with a preview of tomorrow's race. Plus, how did Auburn's baseball team do against Florida State? Stay with us. Sports is next.
And Burger King is all about two. So right now, get 2 Whopper value meals for just $5. 2 tasty flame-broiled Whopper sandwiches, 2 orders of crispy fries, and 2 ice-cold soft drinks, all for just $5. Get to Burger King for twice the satisfaction.
Be what you do, be good for you.
Let's see. She told you to get some milk, and some bread, and some hamburgers. I don't believe she told you to get a ticket for not wearing your seatbelt. What do you think she'll say when you tell her you can't go anywhere nicer than Bobo's barbecue for your anniversary? Think she'll say, should have buckled your seatbelt? Scratch that. She'll say, should have buckled your seatbelt, you idiot.
Click it or ticket. Starting May 21st across Alabama.
For over 4 decades, Louder New Homes has been building the best quality homes possible. When it's your home, you wouldn't want it any other way. Look for the Louder difference.
The spring rush is on at your Lincoln dealer with savings worth rushing for. Just announced. Now get 0% financing on the entire Lincoln lineup for a limited time with your first month's payment waived. including 0% on Lincoln LS, named the best driving V8 sedan for the enthusiast dollar by Car and Driver magazine, and 0% on the 300 horsepower Lincoln Navigator, America's best-selling full-size luxury SUV. But see your local Lincoln dealer today, because the spring rush ends soon.
I'm waiting for my blind date. Please, just let him be different. Someone who's shy and sensitive. Someone who's into Mozart. Somebody who's not afraid to pick a flower. Who has inner beauty. I mean, forget the looks.
The luxurious Palmful GS. It's hot.
I gotta go.
See Reinhardt Lexus in Montgomery.
Now, the WSFA sports team's Derek Steyer.
Welcome back. Good news and bad news for the Auburn baseball team. The good, they're still alive in the regionals. The bad, they'll have to win 2 tomorrow over top seed Florida State. The Tigers taking on the Seminoles this afternoon. Mike Futrell slices one down the line, 1 run scores. Florida State scores 3 in the first. They would build a 5-run lead, go up 6-1. But the Tigers put up 5 to tie it. Malin Kent's ground out scores the run. Auburn and FSU tied at 6. But in the 5th, Tony Ritchie hits his second double of the game. The go-ahead run comes home, and Florida State wins it 10-6. The Tigers had to quickly turn around and play again tonight, facing Jacksonville for the second time. Tigers down 1-0 in this, but Gabe Gross going yard. He crushes one out of the park, a solo job. Tigers tie it up 1 apiece. A single to the left side scores another run, and then a sac fly scores another. The Tigers take a 3-1 lead, and they hold on to win it 3-2. Auburn plays Florida State tomorrow, game 1 at noon. They must beat them twice to advance to the Super Regional. The Division II baseball championships got underway this afternoon. Tampa and Southern Illinois Edwardsville getting the first crack at Patterson Field. Tampa sporting one of the best pitching staffs in the tournament, but SIUE wasting no time, sending a few balls out of the park. Second batter of the game, Chad Opel crushes one over the scoreboard, a 2-run bomb, and the Cougars of SIUE up 2-0. Then in the second, Steve Barra takes one into the trees in the deepest part of the park. Straightaway center field, a solo blast. Very next pitch, Nick Siebert would take one out. 5 homers for the Cougars. Tampa would get a few in the 9th, but Southern Illinois wins it 9-4. North Florida and Delta State in the nightcap. Statesmen getting on the board first. Bradley Clay rips a single to left. J.J. Joyner slides in before the tag. Delta State leads it 2-0. But in the 3rd, as you can see, base is juiced for Ben Johanning. And Johanning, first pitch swinging. He gets a fastball, and he takes it into the trees in left field. Grand slam. North Florida on top 4-2, but they weren't through there. Now up 6-2 still. Ryan Solig going, gone. Another homer over the scoreboard. Ospreys put up an 8 spot in the 3rd, and that's good enough for the win. North Florida takes it 9-7. They'll play SIUE Monday night at 6:30. The championship continues tomorrow with 2 more games at 1 and 6:30. Braves looking for their 2nd straight win over Pittsburgh. Aramis Ramirez takes John Burkett over the wall in center field. Pirates lead this one early 1-0. Braves up 2-1, and they start to pile it on. Andrew Jones clubs another one, his 4th home run in 5 games. And then B.J. Surhoff just goes nuts. The laser beam bomb there. He also doubled and tripled, driving in 3 runs. Atlanta can also do it with the defense. Brian Jordan in right, another spectacular catch. The Braves win this one easily, 9-3, the final count. Tomorrow's the big day for racing fans, the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600. Of course, Tony Stewart will attempt to race both for the 2nd time. I'll have that for you tomorrow night. Exciting finish in the Busch Series CarQuest 300. Jeff Green in front of the final lap with Matt Kenseth behind. Kenseth is all over Green's bumper. He tries to spin him out, but Green holding on. He takes the checkered flag and the lead in the points race. Kenseth was 2nd. Jason Keller finished 3rd. Mike Skinner and Greg Biffle round out the top 5. Probably no physical contact, but it should still be a great finish on the golf course at the Senior PGA Championship. 3 seniors are tied for the lead going into tomorrow's final round. Tom Watson was a birdie machine visiting the sanctuary his last 5 holes. He's atop the leaderboard at 9 under with Jim Thorpe and Bob Gilder. Alan Doyle is 1 shot back, while Bruce Fleischer sits 3 behind. Jack Nicklaus and Gary Player both had a 1 under par day. They're in a group 7 shots off the lead. At the PGA's Kemper Open, they'll try to get in rounds 3 and 4 tomorrow. Rain holding this one up. Bradley Hughes has the clubhouse lead at 9 under par. Phil Mickelson is among 7 players, just 2 shots off the lead. Finally, NBA playoffs. No Allen Iverson, no Sixers win. The Milwaukee Bucks able to take advantage and take a 1-game lead in the Eastern Conference Finals. End of the first half, Irvin Johnson hits the tough shot. Bucks leading by 4 at the break. Second half, Sam Cassell, watch him fall down, get back up, and hit the shot. Nice job there. Milwaukee wins it 80-74. They take a 2-1 lead. And Debbie, here's a little dancing lesson for you. In case you want to go to Jubilee and bring some attention to yourself, then
I need a couple of lessons. You know, between that guy and the lady in the stands over the Division II championships, you know, there's some dancing going on. Thanks, Stuart.
Sure.
Stay with us. We'll show you what kids all over the nation were doing today to help children. And we'll get a last check of your forecast from David Haygood out at Jubilee.
Hard hitting, tough as nails, war on the floor. Off-road, heavy loading, ready for more. Out on the town, come and go for a ride. Built Ford tough, it's Ford truck pride.
Get $2,000 cash back on the best-selling Ford Ranger. $2,000 cash back. Or drive F-150, the world's best-selling truck, and receive $1,500 cash back.
Built Ford tough, it's Ford truck pride.
See your neighborhood Ford dealer today.
May means it's time to get that summer job. But don't strain yourself.
Done.
Because this month at Sonic, all you need is 99 cents for a classic root beer float or a Sonic Flurry drink. Like a float, only blended. Try sweet new raspberry or your favorite flavor. During Cheap Chills month, they're all just 99 cents each. Plus tax, of course. Don't miss this Sonic Summer Classic, our extra long coney topped with meaty chili and cheddar cheese.
It's said perfection can't be improved upon, but that hasn't stopped the Sturbridge community. There's our new 8-acre park, the clubhouse, pool, and more ways to enjoy family living. Convenient shopping and first-rate schools are nearby. And new homes available at the Cottages of Sturbridge, our newest community inspired by the early architectural styles of Montgomery's most beloved historic neighborhoods. Outstanding amenities, choice new lots, and superbly built homes make Sturbridge the best move of your life.
Even though we just turned 60, we're still climbing mountains, trekking through forests, and playing in the mud. And now we're celebrating that heritage during the Jeep Anniversary event. Get a $2,000 cash allowance when you buy an ever-capable Jeep Grand Cherokee. Or take advantage of low 1.9% APR financing for 60 months. So come celebrate our great past. It'll make for an exciting future. Get a $2,000 cash allowance or 1.9% financing today.
Let's get down, let's get downtown, let's get downtown to it, Jubilee City Fest.
Get down to the sounds of Travis Tritt, Better Than Ezra, Kenny Rogers, The Violent Femmes, KC and the Sunshine Band, The Neville Brothers, War, Sunshine Anderson, The Four Tops, Music Soul Child, The Kingston Trio, and more. Get your tickets today. Kids 12 and under free with paid adults. So get down, downtown to Jubilee City Fest Memorial Day weekend.
Before we go, it's sticky, gooey, nasty looking. It's a contest that kids love. Kids all over the U.S. headed down to their local Walmart today to try and blow the biggest whopper of a bubble they could. The winner gets a $10,000 savings bond, and they'll give $5,000 to his or her hometown Children's Miracle Network Hospital. And remember, WSFA is the proud sponsor of the Children's Miracle Network Telethon. This year's fundraiser is next weekend right here on WSFA. We hope you'll make plans to join us. Well, what's your Sunday morning forecast looking like? Let's head back out to David Haygood at Jubilee.
It's looking pretty good if you're going to be out and about in the morning. Increasing clouds tonight, so it's going to be partly cloudy skies. Temperature should be around 67 degrees. Tomorrow morning looks real good. Jubilee, we're having a great time tonight. As you can tell by the crowd behind us, the village people are still playing out back and having a lot of fun out here tonight. Debbie, you should have been here.
I had a little something I had to do, like a 10 o'clock report. Let me ask you, just for tomorrow, Do we need to be bringing some umbrellas out there?
You might need to bring your umbrella just in case. We should have those hit and miss showers tomorrow morning. So it's just could be one of those things where we're just going to have to watch all afternoon.
All right, David, I'll let you get to your fans.
I'm going to try. It's my job.
Thanks a lot. That's going to do it for the 10 o'clock report. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow night.